the streets. Now watch them drag their dirty feet. Happy zombies are on their way. Happy zombies are on their way. Are you afraid to be alone? Watch what you should. Don't watch them drag their dirty feet free.
Yo, 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 yo. Good morning, everybody. How we all doing? Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. I'm in that crowd somewhere, fam. I'm in that crowd somewhere. Don't you worry. I'm talking from the crowd. The party animal in me. It's deep in there. You'll never get rid of that party animal. No matter how old I get. No matter how many kids I have. I told my wife, I warned her, that party animal has to come out every couple years. Just has to go off for a whole weekend. A savage weekend, you know? You know, then I remind myself why I hate all those things in that one weekend, and I don't do it for a few years. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. How we all doing? How are we all doing, fam? Good morning, good morning, good morning. We got a nice little overnight pump, fam. Love to see it, love to see it. Had a nice overnight pump. Let's talk about that real quick. I saw it on the daily print. Got really lucky. It's not always there, but it was a clean daily print for me. Saw the expansion literally at the change of the daily candle. I was telling everyone in Discord, I was like, look, I need to look at the new print. I'm not gonna know because we had this compression, right? We had compression going down, always a good, relatively good sign, right? So look, this is savage bearish, 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 bearish. Okay, I'm bearish, right? And then I'm like, all right, we'll see on the new print. They're clearly fighting the level, they're fighting the close. Um, Boom, there it was, expansion. Nice little pivot off that. You know, um, Again, I've been using and reading this indicator for a long time. It's not something you get overnight, fam. But again, we just changed our buy simply because someone, hit the buy button. So we went long. It was nice play. We had the nice easy invalidation. Let's go to lower time frames and talk about that easy invalidation. It was really nice on the 3 hour, if you ask me. So it is a typical compression, right? We had a typical compression yesterday. This was kind of the zone of compression. Let's bring up a little cleaner chart here. Let's bring up the Binance one. Sure, not. Okay, we had this little bit of compression here, and look at how they started flattening that 3 hour MA, that 50 MA. Instead of it, like, we'll go to the 2 hour. Check out the 2 hour. The 2 hour was diving down. Like, this thing was slanted. This was really the resistance, basically, all the way up until Wednesday of last week. You can see it right here. This was the resistance. We never crossed bullish there on the 21 EMA and the 50 MA. We never crossed bullish here. Look, it came to that wall, went down, and then boom, we had this nice compression here. I don't mind switching my bias, fam. It's all about getting the move right. It doesn't, close that soul short 60%. We took it at good profits. If you were in the Discord, I called that out. Okay, I'm not always going to give you an update on Twitter, fam. I try to spend less time on Twitter nowadays, fam. Really am trying to spend less time on Twitter. That place is just it's a very toxic place for me. For me personally, maybe it's not toxic for everybody else, but like, I just hate being around all the scum, like, I'm not saying the people I follow and interact with are scum, but most of the crypto Twitter space is scum, fam. Unfortunately, it's malicious links, shitcoin projects. You can't trust the space, fam. It's sad, right? It's sad. But anyway, so going back to yesterday, we had a nice little compression here. Made some higher lows, right? That was really key, right? We had this 2 hour diving down, but the 3 hours really what showed the move, fam. Okay. 3 hour into the daily, but we flattened out the 21 EMA, right? Got really flat here, compressed. And then look, 6 hours into that Friday open, boom, right there. Flat 50 MA, boom, made the move over. Now what is it? Now, Savage, are we bullish? We broke down this kind of meme line, and I'll throw up the meme line. I think that the meme line is important. I talked about we had some time to hit this meme line. We really had some time to hit this meme line. We get rid of the EMA and MA. Again, fam, we're really close, right, to crossing this bullish, fam. We haven't crossed it bullish the 3 hour. We've been bearish since the top. Okay, this is 40. 45, 46K. We've been bearish since the top on the 3 hour. We haven't crossed this yet. If we could cross it, it's definitely going to give us a push. But let's talk about structure, right? We broke down this meme line. Okay. All right, no more. Well, you know why we call it a meme line, fam? We call it simply a meme line because it is a meme. This is not something I trade. All right, I pay attention to it. That's why I tell people I pay attention to the meme line. I don't trade it. Okay, I don't like necessarily jump into a trade if it starts breaking. If you had caught it overnight, 6 hours after the close last night, in my time it was not feasible for me. It wasn't good. But get this right there, and then you get you catch this right here, and you get a nice move up here, right? But let's talk about general structure, right? Get rid of the meme line. All right, we can all see it here, right? You can all see the structure here. I'm gonna bring out my chalkboard here, right? And we have, currently we have lower highs, right? It's that simple. We have lower highs. This right here is our Friday high, all right, on Bitcoin. So let's pull up a line. Let's start building this chart out, fam. And this will help you hopefully understand normal levels. All right, we got that. We got the weekly open. So you simply just go over here to the weekly candle, right? Hover over it, upper left. It says this was on Binance. So we'll just use the Binance one for now. 41,613. All right, 41,613. So let's go over here to the 5-minute, or let's go to a bigger time frame. 8 hour. All right, perfect. 41,613. I'm glad we're on this time frame. Let's look at this one. I haven't really checked it. So let's bring up our 41,613 line. Let's, bop that in there. You want to be precise with these levels. That way you get an idea of like where rejections are, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All right, so we got Friday's highs. Right, we got Friday's highs. We got the weekly open right here, which we haven't tapped yet. Okay, that's very important, fam. Very important. We got to turn that. Can't get all the way up here, fam, and not turn that weekly open green. At least not test it. I'd like to see us test it. I'm currently trying to fill a little bit more out of this Solana position. We'll get to the trade of the day here in a second. Solana's kind of just climbing with Bitcoin, which is good. But again, we haven't even tested the weekly open. Here's Friday's highs. Structure is technically still bearish. Now, I'm not going to sit here and be bearish. If I see something up here that's super bullish, I'm going to tell you, and we'll look at this. We got to look at every time frame, fam. Like look at the 3 hour. We talked about that. Let's look at the 12 hour. The 12 hour is really important. We got 12 hours left. This volatility isn't coming up right now. There it is. All right, so we're compressed on this 12 hour, which means they're holding it here. It is Friday. We're going into a weekend, fam. Does it necessarily mean we're going to, I want to go back to that other chart. Does it necessarily mean we're going to just dump today? No. Does it mean that we're going to pump from here today? No. This definitely could be our weekend range we're kind of seeing built here, fam. We got this. I would like to see weekly open, a breach, an attempt at passing this 12-hour pivot. But if you're talking about general range here, let's go here. And this will be very important, fam. I think it's very important to understand these things. No, I can stay on that 8 hour here. All right, 8 hour. We were talking about that 8 hour pivot yesterday. Again, I'm marking my own levels here, fam, on the chart. Where is it here? $41,830. Might be the 12 hour. So 40.984. Let's see here. We did get the open. We're 6 minutes into the New York Open, fam, so that's good to know. But really, I'm seeing there's a better level here. It's 41.6. Put this here. Easily could hold here the whole weekend and distribute, right? If this is ultra bearish, we're not ultra bearish. We'll say if this is macro bearish, macro distribution, that's really what it's been up here for alts, for Bitcoin. If it's if it's macro bearish, fam, then we're gonna spend some more time here. We're probably this is more than likely the scenario I see happening right here, right? Which is why I don't really want to short Bitcoin. I caught a long up here. I'm still in that long. Stops are in profit. They're 40.6 at this point. But easily could see Bitcoin range here all weekend. While it does that, it could do something like last weekend where alts bleed down. Okay. You guys all remember that last weekend? This was the range. This was the PA. So it could be even tighter than that, depending on what Bitcoin does here on Friday. It could be this just below that range. You see that? They also could be trying to get us back into that range. It would be extremely bearish confirmation for alts if we got back in this range. You guys see that? Between the weekly open and the weekend highs? Whew, I'll tell you that. That would be extremely bearish for alts, fam. But right now we got Bitcoin, you know, obviously hits its highs. Got to watch the reaction up here. I think, you know, if you were going to take a short, and it looks very good, it looks very good to me. If you were going to, you know, throw darts at a short on Bitcoin, I would take it at the highs right here. I would definitely, if you could get any type of, let's see, weekly open right here. Let's see, here's the highs. Let's go ahead and throw up here. This is the setup. If you decided to short, Bitcoin, right? I'd argue even maybe over here, but again, you know, Friday, we have to wait till this Friday close really to see what Bitcoin's going to do. I'm still ultra bearish on alts. With that being said, we're going to go right into Solana more. All right, we're going to go right into Solana more. All right, first off, here's the 5 minute. Here's the 5 minute retracement. We hit the golden pocket, fam. Okay, nothing crazy, but we hit the golden pocket. That was a nice little retracement there on the 5 minute. We could ride that golden pocket down literally lower from this point if Bitcoin were to dump today. Were to dump, go back to that previous range lows, which has been pretty bearish for alts, I would say. I haven't seen too many alts explode, and we're not talking about meme coins. We're not talking about things on the Solana chain. We're just simply talking about, you know, a top 100, I guess, market cap of coins, right? So it could just kind of hit that golden pocket all the way down, something like that. But let's zoom out, okay? I'm not just bearish for no reason. This is ultimately my pivot for Solana right here. All right, we talked about the setup here, the long setup, how we want to take it down here. We didn't really hit that demand, in my opinion. We have not hit the real demand. This is still obviously structure-wise bearish in a nice downtrend here, right? But the most important part, the most important thing for Solana is this daily cross. It's fighting it, it's testing it, and oh, this is Binance. Hold on a second. Oh, and now it's expanding, which is a little concerning. This is expanding, which is a little concerning. But it was compressing. It was compressing a little bit lower. So when I think it's under $91, I think it's when it's under $91, this candle's compressed, but there's a possibility Solana saves this. Another good look at a daily cross here, fam, is Inch. Let's see if it has expansion. It does. It has some expansion here on the daily. You know, it's small expansion on each Solana and daily. Normally, you know, when I saw this earlier, it was compressing here. So I'm going to kind of go with that compression still. Usually it can fake out, expand. But overall, if you look at this, the daily still, you know, we're still compressing here. We see this guy expand over this guy, then, you know, getting out of the Solana short. But I think that's right now the Solana short looks pretty good right here. Let's go here again. As long as Solana, you know, sweeps these highs, gets close to highs, whatever, comes back down, crosses that 21 and 50 on the 5 minute, it should be a pretty good short. So let's see here. I'm gonna see. I got Teal Street up, fam. Gonna fill out some shorts here. I think it's important to have Bitcoin up too, so kind of watch that over here. This would be my Bitcoin short. If you were gonna short, fam, again, we could just continue. We kind of broke out from that downtrend. Right now, personally, it looks like a fake out. That's just what I see, fam. I'm not gonna I kind of gave you those variables, the volatility, the lower highs. You know, we haven't broken structure. Nothing's really changed. Definitely was overdue for a squeeze, fam. That was a really nice squeeze. I'm just wondering if that was it before we actually hit the demand. I'd really like for us hit the demand on Solana, hit the demand on Bitcoin here. This is the demand, fam. You know, this is the demand. We didn't even hit it. Even this line right here. You know, argue it's 38K. I could totally see a fake out here. The funding was never negative. The funding has never really turned to being too many shorts. I haven't seen too many shorts. Oh, wrong screen. Hold on. Thank you. I haven't seen too many shorts, fam. Going to what we're looking at, the Bitcoin. Here's the demand zone. Here's the demand zone. I just would love to see us drop it into that demand before the Droop airdrop, but I mean, maybe we front ran it. It's definitely possible. Tell you what, we go much further here. Further than the highs, I'd be pretty concerned. Let's get some music up here. Too much further than the highs. I mean, we're gonna sweep those highs. That's what probably my guess. This is a good. How's the music level, the volume level, fam? The volume music level okay when I put it on and I talk in the background? I hate short and breakouts like that, but it's just had a nice bounce too. It just doesn't look fun. It doesn't look fundamentally. Moose Money Jr., thank you for that follow. Fundamentally, I'm just not buying. I can't buy this. I can't buy this daily. There is no way in hell, fam, in my system, I will ever long here. No way. No way. We closed today over this area. We closed the daily over this today, fam. I'm all about long in Solana. We're not only are we gonna long Solana, we get like a candle close over 93, 94 here. We're long Solana and we're longing it hard, fam. That's simple. I'll change like that. Right now, I'm just not buying that. Ugh. I'm losing conviction on this trade, though. I'll tell you that. We riding it though. We riding it. I'm not pushing out the shit, dude. It's 5 minute right there. It's 5 minute. Music low right now? Is it too low? Is the music too low? Rien? A bit louder, all right. Time for my first sip of water. Few more percent? Oh yeah, for sure. We don't need much to fall here. This is I mean, we don't need much to fall here. I'm moving my stops to 94 because no 90. I guess 90. I feel like 94 is better. I'm gonna move my stops to 94. 94 on that soul short. There's really no need to go past that. 94 and a couple pennies. But I don't think we'll get close to that if this is the right setup, fam. I don't think we'll get close to that. We shouldn't get close to that. This is the right trade, should I say? It looks like a bot-driven friggin' bear flag. It's just like typical. Please, you ain't fooling me. You got your bots working hard over there at Binance. Look at that. Bots working hard over there at Binance. Plunge protection. And the reason I'm shorting Solana, fam, is because it's just really it's the you'd argue it's the most volatile coin. It really been a really good coin to trade if you're on the right side of if you're on the right side of the trade. Rien, yeah, this is a better place than, I mean, you know, highs right here. I'd say this is it's kind of what you're looking at. No, put some in those wicks. That's it. This is the 1 minute. I mean, this is a fucked up market, fam. That's all I gotta say. That's kind of my setup, I guess. You could give yourself a little. If you wanted to, you could bring it down to here. Like, for example, this is, you know, this is where I got limits, and I've already entered my trade, some of it, and my stop's at 94. So, I'm gonna have to switch my hotkeys. I just gotta get a stream deck. But yeah, that's how I play it. I'm not a sniper. I never will be. Every once in a while I'll get a snipe trade, but that's just not my style. I'll kind of enter, ladder, add more. You know, and I start out small. People don't realize that you can start out with a small position, right? That's what you want to start out with, and kind of build on a position, and then build into your invalidation, towards your invalidation, and as long as everything works out, you know, it's gonna work out for you. But you know, you get stopped. You've built a position close enough to your invalidation that you don't have to worry about big risk. And again, you start small, right? You start small and you build into it. I can trade size if I wanted to. That's not how I trade. I'll trade you know, few thousand, $5,000, $10,000 trades on alts with very, you know, 30, 40x. And but this is me. I'm in front of the computer all day. I'm looking at the computer and I can watch those trades. But again, I build up to that. I start with a couple thousand, and then it's like $5,000 position trade, and then it's like a $10,000 position trade. If it's Bitcoin, I'll end up being, you know, somewhere between 10 and 30,000. There's $30,000 position size. I don't, you know, I have nothing to prove. I don't need to trade big size. You trade big size, you get bigger losses. That's risk management, right? Risk management. I'm right now, I have a short from 91 on Solana and I'm down 20 bucks. Max leverage. Size matters. It's sometimes, I mean, it depends on who you are. I'm down 20 bucks, but like I haven't even filled my entire Solana short position. That's what people don't realize. Like, and then it starts going my way. I start seeing variables and I'll add more. Like the trade starts running my direction. I'm going to add more to that position. That's kind of how you want to play it. Anyways, the stops here are 94. So don't take that mislead. This is the stops for mine. I might cut it sooner, and we'll probably see these highs on stream, so it won't be that. It's not like I'm walking away from this. Let's check out the S&P real quick. I didn't realize yesterday was so good. Maybe. NASDAQ, possible. Definitely possible, right? We'll see. Bitcoin's pumping a little bit here. And alts aren't moving. Bitcoin's pumping and alts really aren't moving. It'll be all dependent on whether Bitcoin can break out here. Let's check out Bitcoin real quick. It's going to tag that weekly open. If it starts chopping at the weekly open and it takes it back, I'm probably going to exit shorts. Exit this Solana short. But we'll see. I want to see its reaction at weekly open. Bitcoin. As long as we're under weekly open, I'm not very confident in this Bitcoin bounce. The volume, the volatility. Well, petite mad. So like yesterday, right? I had 4 or 5 positions filled. And like, I was up a couple $100 on Inge, couple $100 on ARB, couple $100 on Solana. I was up a decent amount on the Bitcoin short. I had a pretty, so it's not, I think people underestimate, like when you're taking, I end up taking a lot of positions. I don't do just one trade a day. That's because right now the conditions are very good. So, if Solana short plays, it's likely the Inge short is going to play, the ARB short's going to play, the TIA short's going to play. And that's really all dependent on, obviously each one's PA structure. For example, ARB is really behind. So you saw how Solana, right? Solana, let's go to Solana real quick. Solana's at that daily cross, right? Let's just the daily cross, right? Inge. Inge is at that daily cross, right? Or not even. Inge looks probably a little bit more bearish, but it's fighting the daily cross, we'll say, because it's pumping against it. But this is almost gonna cross. ARB. ARB hasn't even lost the 50 MA yet. Unlike Inge and Sol. And let's check out Ether. Ether has lost the 50 MA. Ether is fighting its own cross. So it's interesting because TIA hasn't lost anything. It just regained the 21 EMA. I'd argue, let's see here, TIA. Yeah, I mean, Tia has, this is the unfortunate, this is a little unfortunate here. Tia has that breakout, right? It's not the greatest volatility. Yo, Dr. Nice, thank you for that follow. What was your entry on Soul? My entry is 91 to 10. And I haven't filled my whole position, Jax. I have more limits higher. But Tia, right? Low volatility in this 4 hour, not the worst. I'll tell you what looks good about Tia is this break of structure looks really clean. Oh yeah, I mean, it looks like we're about to sweep those highs right now. Bitcoin, all right, break. Bitcoin's trying to go for a little bit higher, but Tia, right? This is really good close in 1 hour. Got that 8 hour close. We get a close over 1656 on Tia. We're rocking our socks off there and taking a long. And you just simply could long the, look at it. It looks weak though. Kind of. I mean, it's trying to pump. Like the 15 minutes got a lot of wicks. We'll just say that. It doesn't look weak. 44, 43 seconds. It's got 40 seconds on the 15 minute. That's not the worst. Like, see how it's climbing here? Anyways, 8 hour closes over that line, then 100% good long there on Tia, in my opinion. And where could you take that? Let's see. Again, I gotta wait for confirmation on this, but I mean, it's already retraced to the 0.5, fam. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think you take a long here. Let's check out Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's pumping right now. I still haven't even filled. Wow. It didn't even fill. Damn. That sucks. All right, so check this out. Let's check out. Got some bearish divergence here. Yep. Okay, so this is what they try to do, fam, at the top, right? We hit that weekly open. We talked about that. That would be the ultimate short opportunity right there. We turn this, we start chopping here though, and flip that, you're out. But if you were to take a Bitcoin short, that was the spot, fam. Bang on, weekly open, just tested it. I expect at least a little pullback here. It'll be interesting because we need a pullback. We need to dump this 5 minute here. Need a heavy look at it. That's pretty good reaction right there in the 5 minutes. So we're looking okay. I didn't even fill more shorts. I didn't even fill more shorts on Sol there. It was shy of 9203, 9202. Look at this, fam. This is oh, fam. Hold on. Look at this. See that? See that? It didn't fill. Look at that. Pretty nice reaction though, I'll say. Oh, sorry. Very nice reaction so far. That would have been a nice Bitcoin short, but we'll see. If they can cross this 21 EMA and 50 EMA, you're looking pretty good in this short, fam. That's what it's all about. Lose this level on Bitcoin. If we lose this level in the 5 minute and we cross this, I'll probably start building a Bitcoin short. But again, this might be our weekend range. We got to be very careful here. Got to be very careful. Like if we get down here, range lows, right? Make a higher low, then which is possible, right? Come down here. This is just the 5 minute, fam. 1 minute. But like again, kind of higher lows. Maybe retest this zone. I don't even know why I got this. Let's see, fam. I want to take that Bitcoin short, but I'm being conservative today. I had a nice Bitcoin long overnight, fam, and I'm being conservative. It's Friday. I'm not going to take the Bitcoin short with the Solana short. I'm already in the Solana short. I just don't need to. I don't need to overtrade today. Being very conservative. It's Friday, Financial Freedom Friday. Half a penny off. It was something. Oh, OBL. It was something like that. I don't even know what it was. Not the worst 5 minute. Oh, that was the first 5 minutes of this 3 hour candle. I just realized that. Can we end it right here? I don't like the 3 hours compressing right now. I want to see expansion here. Oh. Messy chart. Sorry, fam. They're fighting, man. They're fighting. They're fighting. All right, we're chilling. We're just gonna chill. Be patient. Be patient. Let's see how that 4 hour looks, fam. Would love to see this 4 hour come down a little bit. 1 hour left. Oh, I don't know. Oh, you can see it. Look at this. All right, check this out. All right, let's go to a clean chart. Clean chart here. All right. All right, so last weekend's range. You can see it. You can see it. They're fighting for it, fam. They're fighting for it. We're gonna find out really in like an hour. They're gonna fight to stay in this range, fam. I think we're getting a little help from the bear gods, fam. So far, we're getting a little help from the bear gods. You can see it. This is last weekend's range. This is last weekend's range. Last weekend's range. The alt Hilla. By the way, fam, if you are not already in the Discord, please join the Discord. It's free. Also, today is the last day that you can get a promo inside the Discord to join for premium signals, which is just a separate, it's just a separate channel with a little bit more, you know, sugar and spice, fam. A few more calls than the free chat gets on the regular. They're usually priority. So if it's a really, really good setup, they'll get the really, really good setups, high probability setups. Not saying the free chat doesn't get high probability setups. It's just, that's kind of how I, you know. So, and that's your way of supporting me. You know, another way you can support me is, let me see. Exchanges is going and trading underneath me, under one of those. Go trade underneath me. You know, if you're gonna take my setups, all I ask is you just trade underneath me. All right? Small window blocking chart. Oh, and where's my Spotify? That's crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. My bad. My bad on the Spotify. I just had to fix it to 1440p, fam. I'm switching over here real quick. I want to get rid of this Spotify. Where did that come from? Huh. But yeah, make sure you join the Discord, go sub on YouTube. You know, support the people out there spending their free time trying to teach you how to do this every day, fam. That's it. It's not just me. There's plenty of good people out there spending their time every day trying to teach you the markets, teach you what we see, teach you how to read the markets. I have a very simple system, fam. If you guys haven't learned that, it's basically the 21 and the 50. All right? I got RSI, I got volatility. That's it. I also know what I'm looking at. I know price structure, price action. It's important to understand higher lows, higher highs, lower highs. Like these things are really important, you know? But a candle tells a story. Candle's got a bunch of candles in it that tell a story. Let me just check real quick. Did Solana even sweep? That's the interesting part. Did it? It didn't. Got close though. Look at this, fam. It's all about that for Solana. This is a good song. Yo, Chuki, I really appreciate you that shout out. I'll look at Manta. Rien? Manta. Do I even have that chart? Everyone's been talking about this. I would not be interested in long in this. Maybe maybe a short. This is what I think about this coin right now. It only has a 5-minute trend because it's so young. That's what I think about this coin. Short it. Five-minute cross. 5-minute cross right there. I would take that short. That's what I think of it. It's stumping too. I wonder if Bing has it. Let's see if Bing has it. Manta. It does. I mean, I'm assuming it's going to the lows, range lows. Really, this coin has a bearish structure now. Really, expanding on that 1 hour. You know, look at this. This is like my argument with lower highs, expansion. Let's look at the 4 hour. The 4 hours, I can't read it. Yeah, I mean, the 5 minute looks like a nice scalp. What is this? Looks pretty volatile too. So hold on a second. Right. What is that? Yeah, 5-6% move. I'd easily see a 5-6% downside move on Manta, probably for a bounce. But like the structure's, you know, bearish for now. You got an easy invalidation of a short up here. Why would you long, right? Like, why would you long when you've pumped 6%? And we've made now looks like macro lower highs. Bitcoin, let's check in on Bitcoin, because that's going to continue to check in on Bitcoin, right? We got to just trying to save this. I mean, we could continue. This 5 minutes starting to separate here a little bit. Check the 3 minute. But yeah, Manta, I mean, look. This is the 5 minute, right? And it's a very young chart, so you can use the 5 minute crosses, but bearish. There's a good short. Never really got back above it here. Good long was right there. And I mean, it looks like to me, you know, this is going to cross very, very soon. Easy invalidation here. Just put it up over these highs. That easy. What is that R? It's 2.53%. It's like a 2.3 return on risk on reward, fam. It's not that bad. I mean, honestly, you could play it tighter than that. I mean, you could make it this a 3.5 R. That's not bad. But you know, this is what a lot of coins are looking like right now. Look, the 5 minutes just dropping. I mean, I'm almost want to take this. Might take that crosses. Checking out Bitcoin. I mean, let's see here. It's up to Bitcoin, fam. It really is. Have to go. See you guys. Enjoy the knowledge. All right, Petit, you have a great day. Bitcoin stays pumping, so Manta might as well. Bitcoin stays pumping, Ignatius, but not really. I mean, Bitcoin's just, again, Bitcoin's just in the same range, or it's trying to get in the same last weekend's range. Right now it's got lower highs. I mean, the only thing you're doing right now is long in possible fake breakout if you're here. We longed here. Fam, we longed here. Ignatius, we longed here. Right here, I would call the last 1 hour a dump. Actually, that's not what I would call a pump. That's the, we're talking recent times here. We're talking about in the current. Was there a pump overnight? Sure, Ignatius. There was definitely a pump overnight, my man. I agree there. I totally agree there. But we long down here. Yeah, we long down here. I'm just saying, be cautious here. We got lower highs, macro lower highs. That's it. Just be cautious. Could be a fake out. That's it. You know, I'm being cautious. It's Friday. We had a great trade overnight in the Discord, Ignatius. If you're not part of the Discord, go ahead and, you know, hit exclamation Discord. Join the Discord. It's free. Other traders helping other traders. Yeah. But yeah, we took the long last night at the 39.9. It was a good trade, and then Bitcoin long, and then TP'd up here at 41.3, and we're just, you know, going into the weekend. It's choppy. It's just, this is last weekend's range, so and it killed alts. It was very bearish for alts. So just interested to see what's going to happen here with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin gets back in that range by the close today, you know, we'll say that. We're going to spend the weekend there, and it'll probably chop down alts like last weekend. Like last weekend didn't really favor alts. That's another thing we should look at. So bearish divergence on the 1 hour. If we close this hourly red on total 2, that's alts. But you know, not the end of the world, but this is it, right, fam? This is the daily cross. Super bearish daily cross on total 2. And this pressure is gonna, you know, more than likely push us down, but it may not. We'll see. We'll see. This 4 hours not the worst. Really, the invalidation is that weekly open on Bitcoin. We tapped the weekly open perfectly. That's what it's going to be about. This was a short setup, Ignatius, if you wanted to take it, though. This would have been it. You tap the weekly open. Again, this is your invalidation, and we have some type of chop here. Continue to chop here or chop underneath it for if we chop down here for a couple hours and we don't lose 41K and we make lower highs, then I'm getting out of shorts. It's that simple. I'm getting out of shorts. That's my simple invalidation. You don't want to chop close to the weekly open like that. You know, we tested it here. You don't really want to see another retest there. That weekly open, you're probably just gonna blow right through it. Turn the weekly green, could really pump us higher. One second, fam. All right. Damn, I wish I had taken that Bitcoin short. Would have loved to take that Bitcoin short. You ride, I ride. Yeah, Rian. A lot of people say. I tell you, one of the hardest things for me, at least, is I get anxiety, so it affects my trading a little bit. But I get anxious about providing a trade for other people. But I've obviously gotten better over time. I've been doing this for, you know, giving setups and stuff. Been doing this for a while, so it's easier now, but you know, shit, dude. The most peaceful type of trading is when I'm just trading for myself. But you know, I like to teach. That's the thing, is I like to teach. So I like to teach these things. That's healthy, yeah, Ariane. But you know, I like to teach these things. So that's what it's all about for me. I like to teach. So that's why I continue to come back here every day and teach and you know, all that good shit. All the good shit. I'm gonna switch my hotkeys real quick while we're on all right. I don't know what to use. Let me see if this doesn't. Yeah, it does. Okay. All right, cool. Do that. All right, let's try that. All right, so Teal Street. Uh, 1 minute's crossing. 1 minute crossing. Okay, that's the start kind of the trend being lost here. Then we lose the 5 minute here. Getting really tight. Come on. There it is. All right, compression here. They're either going to launch it or dump it here. Alt request, fam. Yo, throw up some alts in chat, fam. Although appreciate everyone coming by. Happy Friday. Thank you for spending some of your Friday with me. Learning a little bit. I'll take alt requests though. Anybody have an alt, you know, throw it up in chat. Let's talk about, you know, most alts are gonna follow the same thing. I went over Tia. Actually interested because I think Tia is probably gonna be one of the better, was probably one of the better shorts. But again, you know, they all have the same structure now, fam. Right? This is unfortunate right now, but you know, this is, you don't want to be dropping for 33 minutes left here. Could turn this candle upside down, red. The open is 1649. So we're at 1659. We're 10 cents. Right? Is that right? Yeah, we're 10 cents from the 4 hour open. We easily could flip this upside down. Check Woo. Yeah. Woo. I'll check out Woo. Woo on Binance though? I got it. I'm all about Woo, fam. I'm all about Woo long term. Woo is actually the second highest liquid exchange token to BNB. So this should have like a good future. Woo, in my opinion. They're a pretty good exchange too. So but yeah, I mean that I did some research on this and a lot of people talk about it and stuff. But you know, we got a daily cross right now. I'm definitely interested in Woo, right? But my interest lies right there at the weekly level around 27, 25, 27 cents. Broke out of that huge pennant there. You guys see that? Right? Pennant, fighting the daily cross, like soul, like inch. Oh, it's stuck on the... God. Sorry, guys. Sorry. We'll go over it all again. Daily cross, pennant breakdown, right? Woo looks really good. Like I said, one of the more liquid, the second most liquid exchange token. central exchange token. Okay. But if I was gonna pick some up, you know, after that breakdown of that flag, I'm picking it up at the weekly level, right there at 27 cents. You can see we kind of like a nice deviation here. That deviation's holding us up, but the real interest to me is 27 cents on Woo. Let's pull up XAI. Eyes. 4 hours is gonna be really important. I don't hate this, okay? I don't hate this at all. But I'd like to see the reaction here. Right? Like you want to see the reaction here. That's kind of where I'd long. So something like that. But I wouldn't long here. It's pretty nasty 2 hour wick there. 15-minute looks okay. Man, this is just chop right here. What up, Drico? How are you, my man? How's the gig, Drico? Get another promotion yet, my man? Should be getting a mid-year promotion this year. Nice. Love to hear it, dude. Love to hear it, brother. Bro, we gotta play some Tarkov soon, man. That's a pretty good 30-minute buy a Bitcoin, I'd say, fam. Solana not as bearish. 30-minute bearish divergence too on Bitcoin. It's funny, alts always look stronger than they are, and then Bitcoin dumps on them. Distribution, fam. Distribution. Oh, you've been grinding Pal World. Oh, dude, I was thinking about playing that with a couple crypto guys, like Sorellis. How would people be interested? Would people be interested in playing some Pal World, like on a homie server? Quango Crazy's gonna be there, who's like the big Ethereum bear. Some good people. That'd be dope. It's kind of like a open world, like combat fantasy thing. I don't know. That'd be dope community kind of thing to do. While we watch our trades print. All right, I'm gonna watch this here. Ugh. Been grinding Pal World. I watched a little bit of it. Kind of looks like World of Warcraft, but way better. got such a bad soul entry, Nix. Well, I tell you what, that's just being impatient, my friend. Listen, Nix. I'm gonna generally, I gotta just go over one thing, all right? We're gonna get rid of the colors and drawings. Let's just go over one thing, all right? You get out some breakout move of huge consolidation like this, okay? This is the 5 minute. This is the 5 minute, right? You get out, this is the consolidation. You get a breakout move from a consolidation, whether it's down or up, expect there to be some type of sweep. Have to expect that, fam. Okay? So they're not gonna just go up and go right back down. That's just, I mean, this is the low time frames, fam. Maybe like it'll look like that on a 4 hour, but it won't look like that on the 5 minute. So when I give you a setup, I specifically give you this setup here, all right? And then I say, you know, look, this is our invalidation. You got to work on getting your entry of that invalidation, all right? Soul's pumping against Bitcoin right now, by the way. So you got to be patient in that. Got to be patient in that. I don't know if I like Solana here. I don't know if I like it at all. This is not looking good. This is not looking good at all. This Soul Bitcoin chart. This is I hate to say this, but this is an inverse head and shoulders, and they never play, but they do play sometimes. So I'm cutting this Solana short, fam. I'm cutting this Solana short. I'm not interested in this Solana short anymore. I do think there's a chance we could lose it here. I'm gonna watch this next 5 or 10 minute here, but I'm gonna watch the 4 hour close, in fact, but I think there's gonna be a chance for cutting this. There's a chance we might cut this. We'll wait for the 4 hour close to make it official, fam. I haven't cut it yet, but I don't like the Soul Bitcoin chart. That's a pretty... I probably should have checked this earlier. You know, cup and handle here on the 1 hour. Kind of an inverse head and shoulders here on the Soul Bitcoin chart. We need to lose this 5 minute. Like, this has to happen for this short to be successful. That don't happen. And you know, there could be, I do not deny the narrative that Jupiter is going to pump Solana. I don't deny that narrative whatsoever. I think there's a strong possibility the Jupe airdrop, which happens at the last day of this month, is going to pump Solana hard. Now, Solana has that monthly level, fam. Here's the monthly level. We have to hold this for Solana continue up, and the continuation would be, I think, about 160. So it's right about here, 158, 160, 156. So that's a huge level to watch. We got it's 99, baby. It's basically 99, fam. We got 5 days left. So 5 days left. If Solana starts making a push here, I think we're gonna have to long it, especially if it breaks structure. So this is kind of a, you know, the short's fine for now, but This is my pivot. This is definitely my invalidation. If Solana blows by 94, I'm just flipping long. I think if Solana blows by 94, fam, we're flipping long. That's it. That's the best part about this trade, in my opinion, is that that's the invalidation right there. Okay? Right there. So let's see what happens. I think we have some time to dump, then pump. But, you know, we'll see. Look at this. This is crazy. This is just nuts. Gotta check for some bullish divergence here. Expansion on that 3-day. We're okay for right now, fam. We gotta lose that 5 minute. Let's see what happens. Love to lose that 5 minute. It's kind of nerve-wracking, right? I mean, like, it's nerve-wracking because it's Solana and it's super volatile. I don't get like this for Bitcoin. I just don't get like this for Bitcoin. Like Bitcoin, look at that short. Look at that short. We lost the 5 minute. Look at that short. Compressing on the 5 minute. I mean, we talked about it. The weekly open. The weekly open. This sweep of the highs. That was the short to take. Not fucking around with Solana before the Jupiter drop. Ugh. Oh, we're gonna have to just hate this. It's doing a good job, fam, right now of holding. Let's see, baby. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, Nix, listen, you just gotta be a little more patient. Nix, I was talking about at the beginning of the stream. I'm not sure if you were here, but at the beginning of the stream, I was saying specifically how I trade. Okay, now everyone trades different, but I start with a small position. I build on that position into my invalidation. So let's say you said, you got a bad soul entry at $90.40. Had you taken a very small position of your normal size, let's say you take a 10,000 USD trade on everything. We'll just use it as an example. You should probably ladder in 1,000, start your position, we pump, throw another 1,000 in, pump, throw another 1,000 in. I still have limits not filled on my Solana short. I'm just debating whether or not I'm going to even keep this trade open right now. It's this 5 minutes gonna make it. We're holding the 5 minute. Bitcoin is not, but Solana's holding the 5 minute. The real problem here, fam, honestly, is that I am super bullish. Obviously, on the Jupiter airdrop. The Jupiter airdrop's directly tied to Solana. It has me kind of second guessing a little bit. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is going to kind of be the pump. Like, look at that 4 hour. Let's look at all Bitcoin dominance real quick. Bitcoin dominance. It's pumping still, which is against alts. Here's the 3-day support. We talked about this. 3-day support. So funny. This arrow, those arrows played out, but 3-day support here. Five-day looks good. Not expanding yet, but the 5-day looks good. Bitcoin 5 days expanding a little bit. check this real quick. I gotta check this little Bitcoin chart. Look, this thing breaks out on the 31st. Yeah, I'm gonna close the Solana trade, fam. I just don't like that. I don't like it. I'm definitely closing it. I'm closing. I just don't like the trade anymore. I'm just losing conviction. It's not even. It should have dropped already on that 5-minute, and it hasn't. And that's not bearish. I mean, we could be compressing up, but it don't matter. That was a very bullish close on the 15-minute. And here we go, pumping. When airdrop 40 minutes ago? Okay, I gotta check my wallet then. Who told me about the win airdrop? Was it in Discord? Wait, I thought it was in Discord. Who told me about the win airdrops? I want a link for it, but I don't want to Nasty, I know. Wasn't I talking about it though with you? You can always use Jupiter in the last few minutes. You may be able to win. You can check it on. All right, I gotta put up my. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm on mute. Okay, I got a lot of. My win is down 643, $535 million. My win. I got a pretty big chunk. Solana doesn't look bearish though. Blind. Solana doesn't look bearish. I'm actually debating whether I'm gonna long Solana when it breaks out. I've closed the Solana short. I gotta announce that in chat here. I just don't want to. I'll get a better, clearer look tomorrow, probably. We got 9 minutes and Solana's trying to break the 4 hour. Like, they're trying to break the 4 hour resistance here. I mean, this is bullish right here, right? Like, that's cool though. I claimed some win thanks to Nasty. We'll know in 10 minutes. I'm telling you right now, Bitcoin can stay here. That's fine. That's a perfectly fine candle, Blind. That's a perfectly fine continuation candle. That's definitely not bearish. I would tell you that 100% not bearish. So that's a range. That's a 4 hour range. It's green. Some of these alts look better. Look at Solana. Solana's fighting to be bullish in 8 minutes. That you gotta get out of those soul shorts. Do not. Gotta get out of that soul short. If you're not already out, I think I'm just gonna probably long it. I'm gonna wait for this 4 hour close, but. I mean, this box is here for a reason. Bam, this is the 3-day here, right? 3-day expanding on Bitcoin. Yeah, I don't see why you're bearish on Biddy. Like 100%. This 4 hours not that bad. I mean, it looks worse now. You know, we got 6 minutes. Rien, I'm getting that right now. Rien, I'm getting that right now. That's a great question. I'm getting that right now, and I highly recommend people to do it. It's supported by Binance. Yes. It's supported by Binance. Yep. I would get it. It's cheap too. It's like $300 or $400, I think. Yeah, I mean this is. Yep. I'm not. It's a little more bearish now, Blind. No, Blind, you bet against me? What did I do to you, my man? Thoughts on Matic? Yeah, we'll go over Matic. Why'd you bet against me? I think like if you're like trading, you know, and doing your own thing, Matic's got a very similar, you know, look. This is a really clean chart. Matic has a really clean look right here. Yeah, back test here. You know, this looks good. Matic looks good. I mean, generally. Here, got a little meme line we can run to. Matic's got a big retracement too, fam. Big retracement on Matic. Could hit 93 cents. That's resistance. That would make a lot of sense from here. 75 to 93. We might be taking some longs here. 100% might be taking some longs here. I think we just might be flipping long. That's it. I'm not gonna really miss out on. This is acceptance back in this range. I mean, look at this. The meme line got tapped. It bounced. You know, alts are pumping a little bit. I think probably the most bullish one's going to be Solana going into the Jupe airdrop. It just sucks it didn't hit real demand, but whoa. I think this is the trade. I think this is the trade. Yeah, I think this is going to be the trade, fam. I mean, we haven't really broken structure, but you know, I mean, the win airdrop is the first airdrop of Jupe, right? I would be surprised. I thought I'd get both my wallets some win, but no. I also need to chat Magic Eden. You guys know Magic Eden's dropping some shit, right? By the way, fam, I gotta go. I gotta go here at the 4 hour, but I'm gonna post some setups in the Discord, fam. I think we're bullish here. We gotta be bullish here. No ifs, ands, or buts. Gotta be bullish here. I'm gonna go. Gotta go to the gym, work out with a buddy. So I'm gonna go, and mad love. I appreciate everybody. Be safe. I wouldn't necessarily long Bitcoin, but like Sol Bitcoin. Look at this, fam. Yeah. Yep. Sol Bitcoin breaking out, fam. I think Solana is gonna be the long here. 100%. I mean, it's got some 1 hour bearish divergence. Might wait, but we're watching this here. This is yeah, I like that 2 hour. I think the 2 hour is really clean. 2 minutes, fam. 2 minutes. Three-hour cross. Yeah, I think we're good. We're gonna end up long in this. Just no brainer. I'm gonna wait to long it, fam, but look for the signal in Discord. Look for the signal in Discord. That's all I can say. Look for the signal in Discord. Wait for it. I just don't see why we wouldn't. Wouldn't continue on Sol. I don't see why we wouldn't continue on Sol. Honestly. Could be a FOMO trade here. You could wait 1 hour to make sure it doesn't print bearish divergence, fam. That's all I can say. You could wait 1 hour to make sure it doesn't print bearish divergence. But the fact that it's green candle now, we're kind of breaking through that zone, that resistance here. Look at this. This is... I think that you just wait 1 hour after this 4 hour close, and you'll get confirmation. It starts running past 90, you know, the highs right here, 92, 93, really, then jump in. But yeah, the Sol looks really good. I'm just gonna be patient on my long entry. I gotta make sure it doesn't print that 1 hour bearish divergence. Anyways, mad love. Any area of interest for a pullback on Bitcoin? Silkus, I'll get back to that. I'll answer that question. If you join the Discord, make sure you're in the Discord, but I'll give some setups for Bitcoin as well. I need this to resolve a little more. Yep, thank you. I appreciate it, everybody. Mad love. Be safe. Do not FOMO. I don't like the soul short though. Make sure you're out of that. Mad love.